time you carried on a conversation with someone who could not put down their phone long enough to talk to you? It has probably been fairly recent. We live in such a culture where we revolve our lives around a video game, a cell phone, or a laptop. We have strayed far from even being able to have a simple conversation without some interruption of modern technology getting in the way. Today I'll be discussing the harmful effects of modern technology. Maybe by the end of this speech I will have convinced you of this. I have done research on this topic. I have searched for online articles that gave me the best insight into the emotional, social, and physical effects of technology. In my proof, I have included many articles from credible websites, and in addition, I've seen myself become a slave to technology. You are probably wondering how technology can be so bad. On the positive side, technology has helped us connect to people in a lot of ways, but ultimately it has done more harm than good. We can start to improve the ways we use technology when we know more about the negative effects of its use. Modern technology has affected humans negatively in the physical, psychological, and social aspects. First, we are going to discuss how technology affects us in the physical aspect. The use of technology can put a strain on our physical health. Excessive technology use can be linked to neck strain. According to Liz Sultan on an online website titled Digital Responsibility, when you bend your head down, the head is no longer supported by the whole system of the vertebrae, but only by your neck. This puts unnecessary strain on your neck muscles that can lead to pain, including tension headaches. Laptops create especially poor posture for the neck, as users tend to hunch down to look at them. There is also a condition that the website spinehealth.com calls text neck. According to an article by Stephen Shoshani on the website, text neck is the term used to describe the neck pain and damage sustained from looking down at your cell phone, tablet, or other wireless devices too frequently and for too long. Do we really want to live in such a world where we have a diagnosis named after texting? Vision problems have also been linked to the overuse of technology. According to the Vision Council website, about 80% of American adults report using digital devices for more than 2 hours per day, with nearly 67% using 2 or more devices simultaneously. And 59% report experiencing symptoms of digital eye strain. The next statistic is even more alarming. The website also states that while more than 70% of American adults report their children receive more than 2 hours of screen time per day, nearly 25% are still not concerned about the impact of the digital devices on their children's developing eyes. Do you want your own kids one day to have to deal with these same consequences? Clearly there is an issue. We need to be more concerned with the way technology is affecting the children around us. Now that we have discussed the effects of modern technology on our health, let's consider the effects on our psychological behaviors. The use of today's modern technology has changed our psychological thinking. There has become an expectation for instant gratification. According to Liz Sultan on the Digital Responsibility website, on an emotional level, posting a Facebook status, a tweet, or an Instagram photo feeds on and reinforces our need for instant approving feedback. Becoming too used to instant gratification in the virtual world can lead to poor choices and major frustrations in the real world. Do we really want to become so addicted to technology that we need its gratification to fulfill our needs? Raise your hand if you've ever gotten excited when you got a notification on your phone. There's a reason behind this. Reese Robertson states in her article titled Why You're Addicted to Social Media, Dopamine, Technology, and Inequality that the instant gratification gives users a false sense of fulfillment. People enjoy the rush of their phones vibrating with a new notification because it's unpredictable. You don't know when or how you're going to get it. She also goes on to say that, therefore, it's easy to get into a dopamine-induced loop. Dopamine starts you seeking, then you get rewarded for the seeking, which makes you seek more. It becomes harder and harder to stop looking at your email, stop texting, or stop checking your phone to see if you have a new notification. Technology is also affecting the way we see ourselves. According to Ray Jacobson on the website Child Mind Institute, with social media, teens can curate their lives and the resulting feeds read like highlight reels, showing only the best and most enviable moments while concealing the struggles. And there's evidence that those images are causing distress for many kids. She also states that Donna Wick, ED founder of Mind to Mind Parenting, says that for teenagers, the combined weight of vulnerability, the need for validation, and the desire to compare themselves with peers forms what she describes as a perfect storm of self-doubt. Ray Jacobson states that the fallout from these unrealistic standards becomes more dangerous once kids reach college, where they face higher stakes, harder work, and a largely parent-free environment. Living in a world where we must live up to a certain standard and always pushing to do more is not healthy. We will become sad or even depressed when we cannot live to the perfection that we see on social media. Finally, we will look at some solutions to this technology crisis. The negative effects of modern technology can be solved or minimized through different action steps. One way is to become aware of the ways you can better the physical effects. For a solution to TechSnack, Liz Sultan on the Digital Responsibility website suggests to avoid constantly looking down, raise your laptop to eye level by placing something underneath it. You'll need an external keyboard to type comfortably, but it's worth it. One important solution that the website states for vision problems is to take a 20-20-20 break. The Mayo Clinic advises staring at something at least 20 feet away for 20 seconds every 20 minutes. As an added bonus, staring into the middle distance can be a much-needed break for a tech-addled mind. Another thing we can do is to replace the old habits with new ones to curb the psychological effects. In an article titled How to Prevent Technology Addiction on the Boomerang website, Sarah Kimmel states, since what you are really craving is the dopamine hit in your brain, find other ways to reward your good behavior. Download an app that will give you a reward for not picking up your phone. Use a sticker chart to help your child curb a technology addiction. There are many different rewards you can come up with that will break the habits. In an article on the Inc. website, Logan Sherrard states, at the most basic level, technology addiction is due to a series of habitual behaviors. In order to change your behaviors, you need to replace old behaviors with new ones. So instead of aimlessly checking your phone during your free time, insert a new and ideally enjoyable behavior like reading, meditating, or working out. So as we have seen, technology can put a strain on our physical health by having tech neck and vision problems. Then we went over how technology is affecting our psychological behaviors by having an expectation for instant gratification and affecting our self-esteem levels. Lastly, I told you all some ways you can minimize or eliminate these harmful effects of technology. Hopefully you may see the dangers of modern technology and be more inclined to take responsibility of your own screen time. Maybe you'll even limit the amount of time you spend on social media. It is up to you to decide how much you want to be affected by the massive technology surrounding us.